Alright, what's going on, guys? Me and little man are here today, and what we're going to be doing, or anticipate doing, is I think we're going to go ahead and plasti dip these badges right here. Probably this one, that one. I guess it's all three of them. I'm not real sure how I'm going to do these yet, because they're individual. Each letter is, well, no, maybe it's not. Maybe it's one batch now that I look closer at it. So I'm not sure. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna try to take this off, or if I'm just gonna plasti dip over it, let it dry, and then pull it off. I guess when we go to get this stuff, I'll decide on the way. But I kind of got like a little black and silver theme going on, so I think it would look better if those were black. But anyways, I'll probably set up the camera while I'm doing it and maybe show a few steps in between. I still don't know if I want to take those off or if I want to dip over them. Oh well, we'll decide later on, I guess. You ready to go get some paint? Yeah, that's right. Guess we're off to go get some paint. You ready to go get some paint?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna paint.
You gonna paint for me? You gonna paint Daddy's truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, we got our plasti dip. Nice and cheap, $9, 11 with tax, from Advanced Auto Parts, and we'll go home and give it a shot. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all these badges off. Just some rubbing alcohol and a paper towel. I've already got it soaked on the paper towel. And I'm just going to go over the badges real quick and get them clean so it'll adhere to it. I don't know if you've ever used plasti dip or not, but one thing that you never want to do is you never want to sand anything down before you use plasti dip like you would with regular paint, because it'll still stick, but when it comes time to pull it off, it'll be very easy. Another little trick with this stuff is, I don't care how many coats the can tells you need. If you plan on pulling the stuff off, the more coats you put on there, the better, because it's going to be thicker. And ideally, if you put enough coats on there, when you go to pull it off, it'll be the consistency of probably like a trash bag, and it'll come off easy. If you cheap out and go 1 or 2, even 3 coats, it's going to be extremely thin, and when you go to pull it off, it's going to come off a tiny piece at a time, like peeling a sunburn. So if you're doing, this is probably never going to come off unless somebody else buys it that doesn't want it on there, but if you're doing wheels or something like that and you plan on pulling the stuff off, I would put 7 or 8 coats on there if you plan on getting this stuff off easy. But I'm gonna put the camera down so I can get this real good, and then we'll go ahead and start putting a couple coats. One more thing I forgot to mention is I forgot to buy painter's tape, and ideally you would want to do a square around this if you were going to paint it on here, as I am. That way it doesn't get overspray. If you do get overspray, it's not the end of the world. It rubs off. It's just kind of a pain tracking down every little piece. And being that I forgot to get that, that's probably how I'm going to do it, because I don't feel like driving all the way back into town. So, bear with me. Alright, like I said, it's got some overspray around it, which I'll track that down. There's just a little bit here, and it's going to rub right off. That just rubbed right off. But this is the first coat. I think I'm just going to do 4, since I probably won't have to pull this stuff off. But Like I said, this stuff is not the end of the world. It comes off. It's just kind of a pain, but it does come off. So, not a huge deal. So that's the first coat. As I put more coats of overspray, it'll actually be easier to get the rest of it off because it'll kind of pull together. So I'll let that dry for a minute and then I'll go ahead and hit this is the fourth and probably the final coat I'm going to put on here. I went ahead and took my tag and my tag cover off. I just bought the tag cover. I'd rather not get Plasti dip on it and have to get it off. I may end up scratching it. It was only $10, but I'd rather have it on my tag than my tag cover. Yeah, we got quite a bit of overspray to clean up. Like I said, it's not a big deal. Just wanted to get one more last view of this stuff before it dries and I clean up the overspray. Made quite a bit of a mess. That's probably going to be the hardest part, is the real thin stuff that you can't pull off at one time, but I mean, you just rub it with your finger pretty much and it's going to come off. But alright, last video before, or last clip before the final product. Alright, here's sort of a final product. I still got some tiny parts I need to get out from in between the letters, but overall I decided I wanted to leave this part in there. I thought I was going to hollow it out, but I think I like it better solid. All this stuff right here is just dirt. It's not overspray. I got most of that. Just got a little bit here and there that'll, it's thin, it'll wash off the first time you wash it. That's done. That's done. Like I said, there's a couple little pieces way down in there. I ended up using a wooden toothpick to get it out, because I knew it wouldn't scratch the paint. That's done. Some little pieces here and there. Wasn't sure about that. Leave me a comment and let me know if y'all think that'll mess it up if I do that. I kind of feel like every time I stick the key in, it may pull some of it off, or maybe I can take that part off to the outside. It just kind of doesn't go with the rest of it now. But as a whole, definitely think it looks better. I'm going to probably end up taking these badges off and wet sanding and buffing the glue down and everything, because all this is dirt, by the way, it's not scratches. I'm just not a big fan of badges. I don't think they look good at all. Hopefully, I know these don't have pinholes in the back and that one don't, but I'm not sure about this one. Anyways, this was definitely not a video to teach anybody, you know, the correct way of doing stuff. it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. There's probably better videos out there for that, but it's something I enjoy watching when I get on there, is people's little trials and experimentations. But if you did enjoy it though, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll probably be tinkering with it. I can't leave anything alone, but I'll probably be tinkering with stuff here and there every once in a while. But thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.